What's going on? Oh. Okay. I saw.
You'll get back in your truck.
I saw the turkey.
Oh yeah. You've got one small cub right there, but Mom's there, and this is making her really nervous.
So do you want me to keep moving?
Well, go slow and see what you can see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Have a good day. We've got more along the way.
Okay. They said get back in your car. So nobody's supposed to be out. She says there's no other car. So there's some bears out here. Okay. Ouch. You can camp in the back country, but you just need a permit. It's probably just erosion. What kind of butterflies are these? I guess original steps were here. Maybe. Let's find out. Fireplace, doorway, fireplace.
Really cool way to build a house.
Yeah. This side of the fireplace looks like the front has been redone. This one too, I guess. How'd you get upstairs? Yeah, they've redone these boards. And maybe they just closed it off. Don't want people camping, yeah. I'm gonna guess that it did not look like this when they lived here. With the rocks all over. Maybe it's a drain for under the road?
No.
I don't know. No, I would bet that probably with the creek changing and cutting stuff off and damming things up, that it's washed the topsoil off. Like, this is probably where it used to be, or higher, like here. This would be the animal pens. Because it would make sense to build it right by the stream. But what are your animals going to eat if it's not growing anything? Don't kill the bears, it says. Basically, if you feed them, you're responsible for their death because they become friendly to humans. And then they want to eat humans because they think they provide food.
Don't do that.
Then they have to shoot them. Angel and I start out on this trail to Rainbow Falls. And I'm not really sure why we did it. For some reason, I had stuck in my mind that it was 3/4 of a mile. And it turned out to be like 3 to 4 miles, and it's just crazy. Because we didn't start out until after 4 p.m. on a Friday night. It was not a bad hike. The elevation was, I think they said over 1,000 feet or 1,500 feet. Tremendous amount of elevation, but it was a long walk. Why did we start it that late? It's completely my fault, and Angel let me know. We were told over and over as we hiked up what magnificent falls this was. And we are so looking forward to this as we keep moving up. And along the way, it really is beautiful. There was such a nice breeze blowing through. Not a hard breeze, just real soft. And we could always hear the water flowing just by because it pretty well, for the most part, followed the path that we were on. Or I guess the path followed the creek. It veered at some points, especially as we gained elevation. But with a promise of it just being so beautiful, we had to do it. And you can see the sun shining through right here. Amazing. Hello.
Hi. Yeah, got it.
Lots of rocks on this trail.
Yeah.
Hello.
Will you try?
We're trying. Hello. Getting your exercise now?
Yeah.
People we passed just said it's a long way yet. 3/4 of a mile when you're hiking is so long.
I know.
Saw some birds.
No.
Saw a little snake.
Oh. What kind of snake?
A ringneck.
Oh, okay.
You know, those little short, small jobbies.
Yeah. No bears, no nothing like that? We're still on the Rainbow Falls path, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't deviated yet, so we'll see. I say it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. How close are we?
The falls?
Yeah.
We got a little bit, not too much.
Okay, thank you. This is one solid log. It doesn't move. It doesn't. It's solid. Looks like some kind of a cedar tree. It's huge.
I took some pictures of Angel here to give some context of the size of this tree. It is really big.
Some really big dead trees from the fires. Just so you can see some size comparison. You can see the falls in the background behind us. Hello.
Hi. How are you guys?
Good. How about you?
Doing well. Doing well. You made it.
We made it. Yeah, you guys did too.
Yes.
Angel is exhausted, but she made it. Feels good up here.
Yeah.
That was a long way up. Huh, there's a chipmunk running to you. Squirrel. Does he think you're going to give him food? There's another one right there. Oh, he's picking up food people have dropped. Yeah, he knows who feeds him. That is really tasty water. Okay, we are gonna head back. See if I can catch up with Angel.
Honest review of the falls, it was pretty disappointing. I don't know, we were expecting a lot more. And the hike was great, though starting it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon was not a smart idea. But it was pretty underwhelming compared to what we're used to with Cumberland Falls.
Everywhere you look, you can see the forest fire devastation from 2016. But you can also see all the trees that have survived. Some of the very large trees that I just showed you, they are dead. There's a lot of dead trees, a lot of large dead trees. And many of them are going to be falling down over the next 20 years. Hopefully not on people, but during high winds. I noticed some of the sycamores survived. Well, even here, some of the cypress survived. Quite a few big trees did survive, but many of them met their end. You can see up ahead the dead trees. And you'll also see, when we took the sky lift up, how many of the black locusts have been pioneering the ground again for the other trees to survive. You notice the bugs don't care for the charcoal, nor does the moss. That's what the other side looks like. It really burned that one. You can see the other ones too.
Now it's time to head back to Gatlinburg. The hike to Rainbow Falls ended up being about 3 miles each direction, and the elevation was about 1,500 feet. Be sure to like and subscribe for more adventures down the road. We had a great time at the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, and we'd like to visit there again soon, but hopefully not from the Gatlinburg entrance.